What's up, people? Smoking some Rustica. Doing a VR for Caffeinated Piper, Stevie. He did a quick video last night talking about bucket list items. And the more I thought about it, the more I thought I had more to say than what I could put in the comments section. So I told him I'd shoot a VR. So here that is. These are some bucket list items that I would absolutely love to accomplish before I die. 2 of them I have a significant chance of doing. The rest of them probably not. So here it is. These are the things that I would absolutely love to do. One of them is take a halo skydive, high altitude, low opening, fall for like 10,000 feet before deploying the parachute. I would love to do that. That seems like it would probably be the most exhilarating thing a person could do. So yeah, that's definitely one. Second one on my list is to make it to Germany and drive a few laps around the Nürburgring. I wouldn't really care what kind of car I was in. Something that could move, that's for sure. Some kind of a classic sporting race car type of a thing. I don't know what it would be, but that would be big for me. I would love to drive around that place. I've driven around it countless times on race simulators and stuff like that, and it just seems like it would be such a thrill to go around that place. There's a few tracks I would love to drive around, but that one's way up there. Third one would be go to Italy, to the southern tip, rent a Ferrari, whatever, steal one up, like a late 50, early 60s model GT250. That's my dream car, some iteration of that. And then go on a road trip that went all up through Italy, through the eastern side of Italy, or really kind of all over Italy, and then up through the Alps, cross into Austria, up through Germany, Poland, into Sweden, and then head west, come back down through the Netherlands, Belgium, France, and end up at Monaco, where I would also like to take a drive around the Monaco Grand Prix circuit. That one would take a few weeks, but man, would that be a blast. I would love that. Third and fourth are very similar. I would like to go on a photo tour. First place would be the Faroe Islands, up north of England, kind of out in the middle of the ocean between England and Iceland. Go on a photo tour up there, shooting landscapes and whatever else I found interesting, but mainly landscapes. I think that's one of the most beautiful places on earth, and I would just love to be able to do that. Second one is a photo tour of Vietnam. It would be different than that, though. I would love to go to Vietnam and just kind of blend in and go on a photo tour with my subjects mainly being the people of Vietnam. I love the history of Vietnam, with, obvious exception. And I think the people there I just think they're beautiful people. I mean, beautiful souls, beautiful inside and outside. From the farmers out in the rural areas to the cities or whatever. I would just love to go on like a 2-week tour around Vietnam with my camera. That would be fantastic. Another thing I would really, really love to do would be to go on a tour. There's a company out there that does these tours. I don't know if I would go through a company or not, but to retrace the steps of the Band of Brothers from the time they landed in France until they made it up to the Eagle's Nest. I've always wanted to do that. I've always been fascinated with the history of that, the people. I've read probably 7 or 8 books that were written by some guys in that unit, and I would just love to be able to do that, to go over there and see what they saw. I mean, it's obviously different now, but see the places they saw and recreate kind of their march through Europe. That's a big one. I would love to sit down with a guitar and jam with Warren Haynes for as long as he found it not boring. I have a feeling that he would be the kind of guy that would just sit there and jam with you and just enjoy it and talk about the history of music and show you things, and it would just be a great time. I would love to do something like that. It wouldn't have to be Warren, but he's the first one that popped to mind. The last 2 are the ones that I probably actually have a chance of doing. One of those is to meet my grandchildren. My kids are 12 and 15, so if I live a few more years, that might be a possibility, but I hope like crazy that I'm able to do that one of these days, for a number of reasons. But yeah, that's a big one for me. And the last one is, I've always wanted to do this and I just never have started. Maybe this will be the impetus to start it. I want to create a handwritten version of the Bible, maybe even 2 of them, to pass on to my kids and their families. I think that would be probably something that they would view as one of the most special things that I could leave to them physically. You know, things, stuff. I don't have a lot of cool stuff to leave them, but that would be cool, to do a handwritten version of the Bible. So there you have it, Stevie. Those are some things that I would really love to do. A couple of them I think I might accomplish. We'll see. The rest of them, kind of a pipe dream, but who knows? Who knows? We'll see. Thanks for this question, man. This was interesting. Got me thinking. You guys go watch Caffeinated Piper's channel and make your own VR to this. I think it's a great subject, a great topic to talk about. Think about those things that would really float your boat. All right, I'll catch you guys later.